Well, it's very early morning, and a bunch of people had asked if I could start kind of filming day in the life, what we do. And so I thought maybe I'd pick March 1st to do that here and there. And frankly, I'm really bundled up because it's really cold. For some reason, on March 1st, the temperature decided to plunge to 25 below. It wasn't that bad this week, but now it's completely freaking cold. So we weren't really expecting it to get this cold. We knew it was going to get cold, but this is like horrific. So I'm just going to spend the day kind of following myself around, see how these videos go. Today I am having to start a fire. That's just Keela. But there's Shadowfax. But yeah, honestly, going to start a fire today, which means I have to clean up around the fire pit. But it's very early morning here. It's about 6:30. At least the sun is up at this time now. So, good. I don't really like coming out in the dark, but I mean, hobby farming of any kind, sometimes you can't avoid the dark. So what I'm doing now is I'm just actually checking to make sure everyone's accounted for. That's why I'm walking over to the rabbits right now. And it's very, very cold. And I'm especially checking on Trunk, because Trunk is a bad bunny. Trunk is a bad bunny. So, let's just go check. Yep, they're good. Girls, yes, hi girls. Hi my girls. So yeah, we're all good. We're all happy. Other bunnies? Yeah, we got boys. We got 2 boys. Just flipping my camera back and forth. So they're just snuggling up. It's colder than it should be. It's not fair. It's not fair. Fair. But what are you gonna do in these temperatures? You gotta still come out. It's not fair that it's March 1st. I mean, it's cold is cold. I mean, we're actually quite used to it. But what's not fair, oh, who is in the shed? Well, that's just a cat. I don't care. But we're used to cold. I'm just kind of sick of this in March. Like, I'm done in March. Anyway, let's just keep following along for the day. This promises to be a pretty boring video. Well, it's a little bit later. What time is it? It's around 8 in the morning. And now is when people start feeding the animals. So everyone feeds slightly different animals. So my son Rowan feeds the rabbits, and there he is. He's feeding the cats. Let's go check on the cats, we might as well. But he looks after the cats and the rabbits, and it's a little bit warmer. Instead of being 25 below, it's like 22 below. So, you know, yay. So Rowan feeds the cats. There's the cat feeder. He hasn't filled it yet. So let's go see if we can find the cats. Let's go check. There's the cats. Cats! Hi guys. So we've got 3 of the cats here. I'm sure the rest of them are around, because they don't. Here's dogs. Here's dogs following me. There's the dog. Dogs are following me. But Rowan is back there right now feeding his rabbits. There he is, feeding his rabbits, looking after them. He does the rabbits and the cats. Tristan does the horse, the goat, the chickens. And sometimes the quail, it depends. But it's okay to have different people feeding different animals on different schedules. So Tristan's not out here quite yet. But it's okay to have different people feeding on different schedules, as long as the schedule for the individual animal remains the same, which is what we do. And vodka's here. Vodka's here. That's vodka. So, rabbits are nuts. I'm just looking over at the rabbits. They're kind of nuts. But, yeah. So, everyone feeds on a slightly different schedule. So, there's Tristan. But we all feed on a slightly different schedule. So, and that's fine. Because the individual animal is getting fed at the same time. So, just because I feed my animals, my rabbits at a certain time, and Rowan feeds his rabbits at a different time, it doesn't mean anything. So, that's basically what's going on. Tristan's just walking past me with water buckets, because you know how ducks feel about water. So that's what we're doing right now, and I have a bunch of other things to do. So let's get to that, shall we? Like I said, I live the most boring life in the world, because now what I'm doing is cleaning the washing machine. Hey, a bunch of you asked me to show you what I do with my day. This is literally what I do. It's the first of the month, so I'm cleaning the washing machine, and I just use a tablet that is designed for cleaning the washing machine. My washing machine likes to sing. And starting that. That's it. I'm literally the most boring person on the planet. But there we go. That's set. It's also butter making day because I don't have very much butter. And it's actually cultured butter making time. I didn't get myself a rubber spatula. I do need a rubber spatula to scrape out all this cream. So this cream has been culturing. So it cultured overnight for one night, and then it on the counter, and then it chilled in the fridge overnight. If you want to see making cultured butter, I will link to that video. But right now, that's literally all I'm doing. And I forgot a piece that I need, and I don't know where it is. Oh well, we're gonna have to go on without it. Oh, never mind. Tristan found it. See, what would I do without Tristan? Seriously. Half the time I forget to put the shield on, and you pay for that. Yeah, so I literally just, every couple of days, I make cultured butter. I do prefer cultured butter to standard. And then we have this rich, delicious buttermilk. So obviously I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, because that's not what this is. This is just following what I'm doing during the day. So if you do want to learn to make the cultured butter, check out the video description. I will add it, I promise. Anyway, let's see what we're up to next. Yeah, so I finally got the fire started. Well, my dad did. I don't start fires very well. I actually suck at it. That's okay. I was putting all these twigs in, and I'm just burning a bunch of, there's like cardboard and stuff in here. And before anybody says, hey, all that's toxic, I don't care. I use this for ash. We use the ash in our, where are the dogs still? But we use the ash in our gardens, and we use the ash in our chicken coop for the chickens. And yeah, so I burn the feed bags because I might as well. I burn dog food bags. And before anyone makes a comment about what brand of dog food we feed, it's really just to get their nutritional balance. I don't really care about, because mostly we cook for them. So it's really just about nutritional balance, really. Get all this in here. Stay in. Or don't stay in there. I gotta get more stuff. These are just rabbit food bags. These turn into pretty good ash. I had someone ask me once, why do we burn stuff for wood ash instead of buying wood ash? And I'm not going to say that's a stupid question, but I am going to say I've got stuff I can burn and I have a need for wood ash. I need ash. Ash is so good on the gardens, so it doesn't make sense to not. This is not a stick for you. I just wanted a stick so my bags don't blow away. Yeah. Don't take the sticks out of the fire. Do not take sticks out of the fire, okay, Whiskey? Yeah. We've had that before. This is not summer. So this seems like a nothing task, I know, but it's actually important for the farm. I need the wood, the ash. I need it for the chickens so they can dust bathe, and I need it for the garden because it helps to rebalance the garden soil. And that's a dog. But I know it seems like a nothing task, and it's like, why don't you just recycle the cardboard, or why don't? Because I actually use the ash. So that's why I'm burning all this stuff. Anyway. This is like the most boring part of my day today. And Tequila's playing with Tristan. It's really cute. But this is the most boring part of my day. Probably don't need to watch any more of this fire. Well, it's getting late. It's still kind of frigid. It's supposed to warm up. But over here we're feeding the animals. So literally we're the most boring people on earth. Especially in the winter. It's cold, it's gross. It's, you know, there's rabbits. We think maybe possibly we've misgendered one of the girls. I'll cover that in a different video. We think one of them might be a boy. But that's okay. We'll worry about that later. So yeah, there we go. Girls. And boys, Rowan's in the pen. But yeah, that's what's going on now. We're feeding them, feeding the other guys. It's really, in the winter, you're either cleaning up snow, you are feeding animals, or you are dealing with a myriad of weather-related nonsense. Either it's frigid, or there's ice on the ground, or whatever. You know, that's winter on a hobby farm. It's really gross. It's cold, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, we're out here with these guys, looking after them. Got the ducks over here. So basically, it's just been feeding everyone, giving them water, because it's later now. So ducks. There's a mini horse and ducks, because, you know, ducks, and more dog. dog. Has a dog butt. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And we're almost approaching the end of the day. But only Rowan's outside feeding his guys right now because Tristan already did. They do it at different times. So like I said this morning, different times are fine as long as it's the same times for the same animal. Because, you know, that's how that goes. So that's what we're doing right now. And over here behind me, we have animals, dogs. It's dogland. Dogland on the septic field. Tequila getting mad at vodka. Because, you know, that's what tequila does. Gets mad at vodka. So, yeah. We will have one more part of this video for following us during the day, what we did, what we're doing. Also, we moved some chickens. But, you know, we'll talk about that in the next segment. And then we're done for the day because once the sun sets, what are you going to do? So, yeah, again, we're the most boring hobby farmers on the planet, but hey, it's got to get done, right? Well, let's go check on our fire. I think it's doing fine. I think it's pretty much burned itself out. So that's good. We are right at the end of the day. The sun is about to go down. That's a motion light that just came on because of where I walked. So we still have a little bit of crackling. Very little bit of crackling. And we do have quite a bit of stuff that's not quite, you know, stuff that's not quite burned, but that's okay because I have more stuff to burn. And what we do is we basically sift through it. So we take it out of there with a shovel, and then we sift out the big stuff that, there goes Arwen. But then we sift out the stuff that needs to be sifted out. And once we've done that, we use the ash in the barn, which is where I need it because the chickens are there. And return the other stuff to the fire pit to get burned in the next batch. And I do have a next batch. So, yeah. I have a next batch. So we also have a DK doing something stupid. DK, knock it off. So we also have, it's freezing cold out here by the way, but we also have over my shoulder right here, we have some birds in separated coops. We did that today too because we could. And it's really getting cold. The temperature's really dropping. It's going to be 20 below again tonight, so that's fun. That's what's going on today. And I don't know that I'll do another video like this because we're very boring people. I mean, I didn't show you everything I did. I mean, I cleaned the dishwasher, but I figured after covering the fact that I cleaned the washing machine probably doesn't mean anything. But ultimately, I lead a really boring life. And I only recorded today because somebody asked me to. I don't know if I'll do another video like this because they're incredibly, incredibly boring. Seriously, we're boring people. We're really boring people. That's why I do mostly educational videos. Because what I'm doing is not fun. Well, it's fun for me, but it's not fun to watch. So, I don't know if we'll do another one. But we'll see. Maybe we'll come out tomorrow and film whatever I do tomorrow. It is supposed to warm up. So that would be nice because this 20 to 30 below is kind of getting old, especially because it's March. But maybe I'll bake bread. That's exciting. Probably the most exciting thing I do is baking bread. But with that being said, I am going to go back inside. The animals are all settled in for the night. I guess I forgot to record when I was putting all the animals to bed. Not that it matters. Shadowfax and Arwen, if I turn around, Shadowfax and Arwen are currently not in bed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But that is about it for our day. I mean, we clean pens, we feed animals, I light wood on fire if that's the day. I make butter and or bread. That's literally what I do most of my day. It's still winter, so I don't even do something as exciting as hatching chicks. So maybe I'll make some more of these videos when I have more exciting things to cover. For right now, that is literally it for the entire day. So this is a far less formal video, no real educational content. So if you want to see another one of these, drop a comment below. Otherwise, I might do one here and there for my own fun. But otherwise, we're boring people. But that's about it for today. Bye.